The best of Money Matters. The Hot Seat.
Welcome to the Hot Seat, a debate segment where ideas clash and insights spark. I'm your host, Hongbin Jeong. Now, as love fills the air today, many singles are asking themselves, are dating apps still the best way to find romance in 2025? Well, for years, online dating has helped millions connect, offering convenience and endless possibilities at the tap of a screen. But with growing digital fatigue and a renewed desire for organic, real-world connections, some wonder if swiping right is still the path to true love. While dating apps continue to evolve, introducing AI love coaches, compatibility-driven matches, and various trends, others argue that romance is best found offline through chance encounters and shared experiences. So on this Valentine's Day, we ask, are dating apps still relevant in 2025? Well, before we hear from our guests and dive deeper into this debate, here's a disclaimer. The views and arguments presented by our interviewees do not necessarily reflect their personal beliefs or opinions. Instead, they are here to provide a fresh perspective on the topic at hand. On that note, if you'd like to send some questions in for our guests, feel free to text us at 88550893. Or if you'd like to share your opinions, are dating apps still relevant? Or leave a comment on TikTok, as we're currently streaming live on there as well. Now, without further ado, let me introduce our guests who will be sharing their perspectives on this pressing topic. Standing on the side to defend dating apps and all the love stories they've made are possible is Willynn Ng, who is a regional head at TanTan International. And on the other side, we have Chia, who's the interior designer at Lemonfridge Studio, who's here to convince us that dating apps are past their prime. Welcome to the hot seat, both.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Valentine's Day, first off. Now, I would like to start off our debate here by asking you guys, have you guys found love on dating apps? Are you still on dating apps? Willynn, maybe we can go with you.
I'm definitely still on dating app, whether is it for personal or professional kind of like context. But I have not yet found any love on the dating app itself. But I believe my time will come.
Okay.
And I have friends who have successfully found love on dating apps. So yeah.
Amazing. Terry?
Not used any dating app before. And I think there was a period of time where I tried to use for a couple of like days, but it doesn't really work out because I didn't get like swipe in that extent. Yeah.
I see. Well, let's dive into our debate since we have some background information. Willynn, what's the success rate of dating apps then? I mean, as a regional head at TanTan International, TanTan being a dating app, what love stories have you seen on your dating app that make you feel like dating apps really work?
So basically, our success story trace all the way back to China because our origins is actually from China itself.
Okay.
So we actually are building the TanTan Tribe, the international version that helps the super introverts and the super singles to actually find their love. So what we actually saw that from the dating app perspective is that we found a lot of like super extreme introverts and super singles. They managed to use dating app to kick off their dating game and also to increase their level of confidence with the people around them and then find their love partners through alignment of certain belief and values. So that's some of the success story. And some of them even got married. So,
Okay. Well, Terry, more than 10 years ago, you claimed that you had no luck with dating apps on your quest for finding your Mrs. Right. If dating apps don't work, how else can people find love then? What do you think is a better way to find love?
For me, actually, I feel more comfortable in meeting the other half in like physical meetups, physical events. And so recently, I think 2 weeks back, I just came across an online advertisement about hdhd.co.
Okay.
So it stands for, I think, heart-to-heart talk. So they will bring like singles all within in the same setting and like have maybe 6 per table. Then we have like talks among each other and so they will like rotate the tables. So to me, I find that to be more fruitful than maybe trying my luck through dating apps.
Yeah, instead of swiping endlessly, you'd rather have those face-to-face connections, right? Now, dating apps have transformed modern romance, but are they still the best way to find love? I mean, even with millions of users worldwide, a significant number of people report frustration with, ghosting, shallow interactions, and of course, endless swiping. So, Willynn, how do you respond to the criticism that dating apps often often perpetuate a disposable mentality in relationships where people are seen as swappable rather than valued.
So basically, right, for dating apps, right, it really boils down to how the people actually use them. To be real honest with you, the dating culture has actually evolved like tremendously, and people are now like using a lot of like technologies, and also we ourselves as the dating app, we build features to actually help to increase certain kind of like matches and all. So I would not say it's more towards a disposable kind of mentality, but it's how we use dating app for a certain purpose itself to actually be making new friends or finding your partners that aligns with certain values. That's why we have like features being built in for that purpose. Yeah.
I see. Well, if dating apps are so ineffective, Terry, why do they continue to grow in popularity year after year? Do you think there's a disconnect between, your personal experience and the broader trend?
I think as what Willynn has mentioned, 10 years from now, I think apps across the board have evolved tremendously. And I do think that I might have tendency to try apps maybe within this couple of months or days to see how it has evolved.
Okay. So, Willynn, considering that many people on dating apps are often, juggling multiple conversations or dating prospects at once, can you really claim that these platforms encourage the deep emotional investment and vulnerability needed for true love? Or are they fostering a so-called dating culture more focused on convenience than authenticity?
So for us, right, our perspective is that for dating apps itself, right, there's a lot of options, but doesn't mean that they don't require a level of depth. So for us, right, we actually foster that environment for them to actually interact and to make more meaningful connections kind of stuff. So that's something that we are actually focusing on. So I don't think that it's more towards that aspect of things whereby having more options means that it's like they can actually spread out their load kind of thing. So yeah.
I see. Well, Terry, while the idea of juggling multiple conversations might be a red flag of dating apps, isn't the notion that dating apps offer a wider range of potential partners, as Willynn mentioned, a significant advantage? I mean, wouldn't the risk of limited options in traditional dating lead to even more frustration?
I do agree to that, but I just hope that at the end of the day, all these conversations do lead to some fruitful, maybe a friendship if it doesn't work out in the end.
Right, but you'd rather meet people offline rather than, have this pool of people online, right?
For now, yes.
Yes. All right. Well, at the same time, AI-powered features are reshaping online dating. Apps now offer, virtual coaches, personalized icebreakers, and enhanced filtering to reduce mismatches and wasted time. So, Terry, if AI can help users find better matches and improve these conversations, doesn't that address the biggest flaws of dating apps? If technology makes dating less stressful, why would people abandon them?
I think ultimately, so for me, I've not dated before, and I really do find value to have like personal coaching in like how to date, how to establish a relationship, how to maintain it. So I think if there are more like great features in the app, then I might be more inclined to use it.
I see. Well, Willynn, at the same time, won't the help of AI for these individuals, create a different persona of them online? And when it comes to actually meeting the individual face to face, won't they ultimately be a different person? What if they don't know what to talk about and they don't have the help of AI when it's face to face?
So from our perspective, it's for AI, right, it's actually to help to enhance authenticity. So it's not just to distort whether how absolute truth is the absolute truth to a certain extent. So for AI, right, how they can actually assist is actually more towards like giving like better kind of like data sets. Like for example, making better profile prompts, having like good profile recommendations, and even the verifications whereby our AI system within TanTan Tribe help us to actually identify who are the fake users or the underage, whereby it helped to actually, filter out that initial aspect of like time wasters on the platform itself.
Okay.
We totally believe that we need to marry some form of like online to offline, and that's why AI will actually come in to assist but not to, distort.
Can AI catch those catfishers?
Actually, yes, but it's just that we are still learning that particular like data sets itself. So it's at the very early stage of AI right now. So yeah, we're still learning.
So soon it will be able to do that. Well, earlier we asked some SPH radio DJs whether they are on dating apps and if they would pay premium on dating apps for better matches and functions. Here's what they had to say.
No. If it was Tinder, no, because it doesn't work for me. Like if you had a dating app where you really actually converse and get to know someone, because I am a phone caller. I call my friends, I pick up the phone when they call me. I know that's not popular with Zillennials or Gen Zs, but I love talking on the phone. I love having conversations. So if there was an app that maybe did that and I felt like there was a higher chance of finding people that were more like-minded like me, I would pay a subscription. To find love, I would, but I know that most of the typical dating apps don't work for me.
No, I wouldn't pay to use a dating app. I think that, when it comes to the dating scene, it's always good to have that freedom to be more spontaneous. Because when you're paying for a dating app, I think that the expectations are much higher. So sometimes if you don't get what you want, then you may be disappointed. Whereas when it's friends, it's spontaneous, there are no expectations, you just meet, have fun, make friends first, and then you find a common match.
Yeah, I would. I have nothing against dating apps. I know for a long time it was very taboo, but you know what? People are busy nowadays, and if they can find a more effective way of finding someone who's compatible with them and just get straight to the point, why not, right? And hey, people who make the apps, they work hard, they need to get paid too, right? So if they're providing you a service, you should pay for it.
Now that was Kiss 92's Daphne Koo, 1FM's Simon Lim, and Kiss 92's Tim O. So what do you both think? Is it worth buying premium on dating apps? Terry, maybe you could start?
Depending on the price.
Okay.
So it's like the cost of 2 cups of coffee.
Okay.
And depending on the features, they are featured in a paid version.
Okay.
So if something that interests me, like personal coaching, then I might consider subscribing for maybe a couple of months just to see how it goes.
I see. What about you, Willynn?
So basically, right, for the premium itself, because pandemic have kind of accelerate on how people actually use dating apps on the virtual space itself, and there's so many people that you can only meet offline each day. So from our perspective is that our product itself have to slice down on the costing itself, whereby does it make sense? And for the dating apps perspective is that we actually realize that a lot of people actually pay a lot of big money to matchmaking. And if the costings, let's say for us, our premium is $5 daily kind of thing, it's less than a plate of chicken rice. So we make it affordable for people to actually not feel the pinch. So the premiums would be something that they will have to go for and to get to meet the people and get the right matches lah.
I see. So to just wrap up our debate here, what would you say to those who still can't find love on dating apps? Any tips on finding love this Valentine's Day, Terry?
Try to meet up and network more. Maybe mingle more with your friends, like parties, like gatherings. Then also go for more physical events.
All right, standing on the side of face-to-face interactions there, Terry. And Willynn, what do you have to say to those who still can't find love on dating apps?
Don't give up. Give us the dating app a shot itself. And for us, right, we're also trying to marry the online to offline. So we are also trying out some form of offline events that push our online kind of users. So basically for dating space for the Valentine's Day, right, we're actually organizing an event at Future on the 14th February from 9 to 11. So come and join us if you are available.
Right. Well, thank you both for joining me today.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've been speaking to Willynn Ng, who is the regional head at TanTan International, and Terry Chia, who's an interior designer at Lemonfridge Studio. This has been The Hot Seat, where it's not just about winning an argument, but about understanding the complex layers that underpin today's hottest topics. I've been your host, Hongbin Jeong, and have a happy Valentine's Day.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.